I'm going to show how I fixed the 2 leaks in this back door. One of the leaks was the rubber seal was leaking up in this corner. And if you look at this one here, this one is leaking also. I've got a new one ordered. You can see how it gets depressed right here. It's not bulged out anymore, it's depressed from being closed. And so it leaks past it and leaks over the top of the door. And so this one here was leaking right up in this corner. So I already replaced that seal. Got a new one from the dealer. On this door it's just one seal. It goes all the way around. This is a 1992 Econoline 250. So anyway, that took care of that problem. It just has push pins and fits in a groove here. It's easy to put on. And then I noticed that I was getting water dripping out of the center here down the inside of the glass. It came down behind the panel that was on here, ran down here and soaked down the panel that was on here. And so I took it apart and found out that there's a plastic spacer that fits between the glass and the body. It's supposed to be one piece like this one. This is a new one. It already has the sealer already applied to it. And here's parts of the old one. And I had broken where the holes were that mount the glass. So there's holes where the glass is mounted. So since this one was all cracked, I just took it all off, cleaned up the window area, used WD-40. It took that sealer right off, and I cleaned it up afterwards with alcohol. Did the same with the inside of the glass. Cleaned it up with WD-40 and alcohol. And I still need to wash this glass down with probably some Windex. And then I'll, this goes on like that, I believe. I will take all the plastic off of this and put the bolts through the glass, set the seal on there and get it where I want it, push it onto the glass, and then with the bolts sticking out through it, come over here and line up all the bolts with the holes. There's 4 holes. Here, one here, here, and here. The ones at the top aren't used, and the ones at the bottom aren't used. And then there's 4 nuts on the inside that tighten it up. These just had some, I think just some sealer in them. Just this butyl putty that he used to put trim on the motorhome. So I'll probably just put some more on there, on those holes that aren't used. And then I'll take it outside and check to see if it still leaks. Like I said, this seal over here needs replacing. I've already ordered it. This door has 2 seals on it. One that runs down the side here, and then that seal there that I'm replacing runs all the way down. It runs along here, down here, down the bottom of the door, and there's the end of it there. So it looks like that underneath there. So we'll do that later. And go ahead and clean this with some Windex. Trying to make sure there's no oil or anything on it. The bolts in the glass, I'm just going to hold them in with a piece of tape so they don't fall out. It'll help me line up the seal. It's got square edges right here, so I kind of lined up the square, the flat, with the flat inside there. Yeah, we'll set that up in there. The top holes are smaller than the bottom holes. So it looks like you line it up in this hole first, and then that one second, and then these are bigger holes. Probably these third. These nuts that go on the inside. All right, I've got the nuts on the back side enough to hold it. Okay, I put all the nuts on here just loosely with my fingers. Like I said, this had the smallest hole, so I lined this up first, and then this one was small this way, but slotted. And then these were bigger holes down here. So I put that one in first. This makes me a little nervous. Okay, that's all there is to it. Just tighten them down. And we'll have to test it to see if it leaks. Okay, there's a shot of it there with the back end. So I guess we'll have to see if that leaks later on. Take it back outside and run a hose up in here. That's all there is to that.